This is Group 9, and my name is Malia,
I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Brianna.
and we will presenting the Be Kind to Your Mind campaign, which is part of the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services, and our primary audience will be outreach to schools. College should be a time for learning new things and expanding a person's horizons. It is a time for someone to figure out what they want to do moving forward and work towards learning everything they can about their chosen path. It should be a fun time full of exploring their newfound independence, but unfortunately for many students, this is not the case. The reality is many students must not only attend classes, but also work full-time to part-time jobs and attend any required advance for the scholarships they may have chosen. They also must balance all those things while meeting new people, maintaining current relationships, and meeting familiar obligations. According to the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse, 1 in 5 Oklahomans experience mental illness, and when looking specifically at college-age students, that number increases from fall of 2015 to spring of 2019. Over half of undergrad students reported feeling hopeless, overwhelmed, exhausted, lonely, sad, and anxious, and these students may not have been able to make the time to attend an in-person evaluation for mental health. We will examine the leading mental health problems among those in college and how this impacts students. Additionally, we will explain what the Be Mind to Your campaign is about and how it can be used for those in need. Finally, we will discuss how to effectively use the campaign to ensure students are aware of its existence and how it may be able to start their mental health journey. So the parameters of the problem are that anxiety, depression, and stress are the major three regarding poor collegiate mental health due to factors like academic pressure, social isolation, financial stress, transition challenges, and limited access to adequate mental health services. Previous research has found that when individuals have high levels of perceived stress, they often demonstrate diminished coping skills and protective mechanisms related to anxiety and depression. This could in turn lead to a host of other problems for the individuals suffering. So who is exactly affected by these concerns? The Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services states that 1 in 5 Oklahomans are affected by some form of mental illness. When speaking specifically about college students, that number jumps to over 50% in more recent years. Beyond that, female students tend to be more affected than their male counterparts, at least in those reporting their feelings. Implications for the individual and society could result in a struggle to reach their full potential academically and professionally, meaning the communities may have less productive workforce and schools may see a drop in overall academic performances. There's a 2019 study by the American Council of Education. They found that the students with poor mental health are more likely to have lower GPAs, take longer to complete a degree, or even drop out entirely. The problem must be dealt with now because anxiety and depression are not taken slightly. As with stress, these mental health issues can spiral, making it harder for a person to move through their daily life. Without intervention, these issues could continue to advance, becoming a disorder. However, it is important to address these concerns more quickly and efficiently as they can impact the student's performance, relationships, and further career prospects.
With that in mind, what can be done to intervene? The Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services has a campaign called Be Kind to Your Mind. This campaign provides the first steps for a student's mental health journey, particularly those who cannot make time for an in-office visit. The campaign offers direct line to the 988 Oklahoma Mental Health Lifeline and provides additional resources to continue the student's journey beyond the initial call. So how does it work? Well, first it just starts with a call. If a student needs help, all they need to do is call 988 and they will be connected with a crisis specialist to talk through the concerns that the student has. At this point, the specialist will also provide any additional resources the person may need to continue their journey independently. If a student needs additional intervention, the next step would be to connect them with a mobile crisis team, which can be done through the website or over the phone with the crisis specialist. By this point, according to the website, 7 out of 10 crises brought to them have been resolved. If the concern brought forth by the student cannot be resolved at this point, the Mobile Crisis Center may decide that more help is needed and will supply the student with transportation to a fully outfitted facility. This campaign also allows the students follow-ups. And this part of this process is extremely important to ensure that there are no relapse or worsening of condition past the initial concerns. According to their website, after the initial call, you can schedule a follow-up for 24 to 48 hours later. Should any additional concerns be brought up at this point, the process would continue from there. Finally, if the student feels that they do not necessarily need a call, but would like some additional information in starting their journey, the website provides a link tree with plenty of resources for them to flip through and decide what works best for them. With a fantastic program like this already in place, you may be asking yourselves, why is the student not already taking advantage of it? For the most part, it appears to be a lack of awareness of its existence. With this in mind, we intend to further the campaign by focusing on raising awareness about available support services provided by them. The best place to start is with the professionals on campus who want to make a difference in their students' lives. We encourage them to reach out and start the conversation with this campaign. The key to spreading knowledge of this program is through diversity of outreach. Posters are provided by the website and can be placed throughout campus in places like dining halls, dorm common rooms, and other communal areas. Get professors involved. Ask them to post these in their rooms or in lecture halls. The next part of the outreach plan is adding booths for them during things like career fairs and announcing the campaign during campus-wide meetings and sporting events. Consistently bringing up this program will likely lead to people remembering it when they need it most. The final part of this plan, and the one that is most likely to bring engagement, is to reach out through things like campus-led social media. With growing rates of technology and the expanse of social media platforms, this would be a great way to reach out to as many people as possible, all at the same time. This idea comes from the social media integration theory. This theory provides the opportunity for feedback, engagement, and exchange that social media platforms inherently provide. This integration is seen as an interactive process that enables same-level information exchange among the audience and the brand, creating a long-lasting feedback communication process and giving the brand a total engagement approach. The use of social media integration, along with the traditional outreach of posters and announcements, provides a uniquely diverse approach to spreading the word about this campaign. The announcements at the start of the year and throughout the year will provide consistent reminders of the program. The posters will provide reinforcement of the idea behind the announcements and will provide additional information should the student need to seek it out. And finally, the use of social media will help spread the word more quickly and effectively through social groups. Posts providing quick snippets of information about the campaign and contact information would be easily approachable and shareable. This ease allows less resistance through the already difficult journey that a student will have to take to improve their mental health.
Social media can be successful in aiding mental health because it provides a platform for individuals to connect with others, builds communities, shares experiences, have access to support groups, and raise awarenesses about mental health issues. This in turn helps to feelings of isolation and promote a sense of belonging, which are key factors in every student's mental well-being. The concerns surrounding collegiate mental health can be reduced by ensuring options for those students with especially busy schedules. The Be Kind to Your Mind campaign is a fantastic example of an alternative solution to in-person mental health consultations. The biggest concern with this campaign is a lack of knowledge surrounding it. To combat this, a diverse communication style is an effective one. The social media's interrogation theory provides an effective use of an already well-interrogated portion of students' everyday life. According to the campaign's website, the campaign is already a successful one. So simply spreading the word about this resource would greatly improve their already successful outreach. This in turn would help improve the overall mental health of those college students here in Oklahoma. So in conclusion, students face a number of new challenges when it comes to college. From classwork to professional, social, and familial obligations, stress, anxiety, and depression are on the rise of those in this age bracket. To combat this, students need options when it comes to their mental health, and the Be Kind to Your Mind campaign provided by the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse just does that. With a few adjustments and outreach by campaign professionals, we believe this program could really help those in need of resources to know where they need to go. We will have the links to this campaign below and encourage you to check it out for yourself.